Hi everyone, my name is Andrew Wrights and I'm the head of business development here at AetheriumX. My background is quite extensive. I've been in entrepreneurship, sales, venture capital, community development, client management, as well as public speaking. So over the years, I've worked with founders, investors, business leaders, and communities across various different international markets, right? So a majority of my work has always been about connecting the right people, identifying opportunities, and turning conversations into long term business relationships. I believe business development is not just about signing deals or making partnership announcements, right? So it is about understanding what both sides need, finding real alignment, and building cooperation that creates lasting value. That is also why, of course, I'm excited to join Ethereum X. I believe crypto, especially DeFi, is now entering a more mature and important stage. In the past, much of the market was driven by, speculation, token prices, short-term narratives, and aggressive incentives. So these factors, of course, they brought attention and liquidity into the industry, but they have also created many unsustainable projects. So the next stage of DeFi, it needs to be built differently. It needs stronger security, more transparent mechanisms, sustainable revenue, better risk management, and products that people can actually use, right? DeFi has already demonstrated that financial services can operate through open and programmable infrastructure. Users can trade, lend, borrow, earn yield, provide liquidity, and access financial markets without depending completely on traditional intermediaries. But there are still major challenges. Many DeFi products remain too complicated for mainstream users. Liquidity is fragmented, security risks remain high, and some protocols still rely too heavily on token incentives rather than real demand. So, for DeFi to achieve broader adoption, the industry needs to focus less on temporary TVL growth and more on real users, real revenue, capital efficiency, security, and long term value. So I believe that we are already starting to see this shift. Stablecoins are becoming one of the strongest examples of real crypto adoption. Tokenized real world assets are bringing traditional financial products on chain. Decentralized exchanges, lending protocols, yield markets, payment infrastructure, and prediction markets are becoming more advanced. Traditional financial institutions and fintech companies are also beginning to take blockchain technology much more seriously, right? So I believe the future will not simply be traditional finance competing against DeFi. The two systems, I feel, will gradually become more connected through stablecoins, tokenized assets, on chain settlement, as well as programmable financial products as a whole. So, artificial intelligence, of course, I believe, will support this development greatly. AI can help users understand complex information, analyze risk, discover opportunities, automate transactions, and interact with DeFi products more easily. So, in the future, AI agents may monitor positions, compare yields, manage digital assets, and execute on chain strategies for users. However, AI should be viewed as somewhat of an enabling layer. The financial infrastructure still needs to be secure, transparent, and verifiable. This is where blockchain and DeFi can provide a strong foundation. So, at Ethereum X, my main responsibility is to help build the partnerships needed to support this vision overall. So, as head of business development, I will focus on bringing more strategic partners into the AetheriumX ecosystem overall. These may include DeFi protocols, blockchain networks, wallets, exchanges, liquidity providers, stablecoin companies, infrastructure providers, all the way to investment institutions, communities, and other projects that just share our long-term direction, right? So we are interested in partnerships overall, but we are not interested in partnerships that exist only for marketing. So every partnership, I believe, should have a clear purpose. It should improve the product, strengthen liquidity, expand distribution, enhance security, create new use cases, or deliver practical value to users. So my role is to identify these opportunities, build relationships with key decision makers, structure the cooperation, and make sure the partnership produces real results. So I will also maintain high level relationships with our core strategic partners because crypto is a fast moving industry and unexpected commercial, technical, regulatory, or reputational issues can quickly affect the whole business. When major situations arise, I will help coordinate the response, protect AetheriumX's long term interests, and maintain trust with our key partners. Ultimately, my goal is to help AetheriumX build a credible, connected, and sustainable DeFi ecosystem. I want AetheriumX to become a platform that strong crypto projects want to work with, that strategic partners can trust, and that users can rely on, right? So the future of DeFi will not be built by a single company alone. It will require collaboration between protocols, infrastructure providers, liquidity partners, developers, institutions, communities, and most importantly, users. So my job is to help AetheriumX build those connections and turn them into long-term value. I'm very excited to be part of this journey, and I really look forward to working with our team, our community, and our partners all around the world. Thank you.